Now then, chance here for Mason to steal the darts. Now, one high, one low. But found that treble. Good switch though from Mason.
Well, he has got some advantage here as Mace. He don't mind Carter just hitting one treble here because
55.
Well, that's even better. Mason now, big chance. This is a pivotal time in this game. Still, as you said earlier on, he needs to hit a big shot.
Well, it could be the pivotal leg in this entire match.
85.
Slack final dart, but at least he's left himself a finish. Let's see what Carter has in his locker.
Yeah, overpitched that last dart, did Mace.
64.
But he's probably got 6 darts from 129. He'll be looking at... He's going for the 19s. He'll look at treble 12 probably.
I think he's staying down.
Oh, he's going for the 16s.
81.
Yeah, unusual way of going. So everyone has their own way. Now the 170, he missed it earlier on, and he really needs it this time.
Yeah, he wasn't far away, was he? We've already seen 164 from Bill Davis. Mason with 158 finish in the
60.
in the last set. So here is Mason to take this set against the throw. 2 darts at tops. Nowhere near. That's better. Now that could be a real turning point in this match. The first break of throw, it came in the 9th leg, and it gives Mason a 2-1 lead. And crucially for Mace the Ace, he has the darts in this 4th set.
Well, we said with this format at the top of the show, Stuart, sometimes the bloke who doesn't play the best ends up winning. And apart from that last leg, Roger Carter has been the more consistent, but Chris Mason has hung in there and won 1 leg at a crucial time, and now he's put himself in a position
100.
to go on and win the game 3-1. All he's got to do is hold his throw.
Yeah, I mean, just talking about that, I remember back to the semi-finals here in Connecticut 12 months ago, Taylor beating John Part 3-1.
140.
Barneveld beating Andy Hamilton by the same score, 3-1, but both those games were a lot closer than the scoreline suggested. I mean, at the end of the day, in both games, there was only a leg in it. 1 leg made the difference.
As we said with this format, that's all it needs, 1 leg difference. And if Mace can just hold his throat in this leg, and then Roger will be under pressure and forced to hold his throw and then break Chris.
57.
Well, it's been a fighting performance, hasn't it? Gritty so far from Mason. Steady if unspectacular.
55.
You know, give him credit. There has been a good amount of mental toughness there to not get his poor throw or his poor scoring let him down. And
96.
big favourite, you would think, here, Mason, now for a place in those quarterfinals. Not been at his best, but he's scrapped away, hasn't he?
Well, he hasn't beat himself up. Normally, Chris Mason, when he's not playing well and the other guy's hitting a lot of trebles, he does beat himself up. But today, he has just knuckled down. And he wants 8 or a 16. He should go for an 8. He wants double 16 now for 1 leg up in this crucial set.
36.
Well, 167.
167.
We've seen a lot of shots around this numbers today already. Wants treble 19. No, he's missed that. Chris Mason's going to get 3 darts at 32 to go 1 leg up in this 4th set.
Yes, good dart from Mason. That's
Second leg, Roger,
3 consecutive legs now for Mace the Ace, and he needs just 1 more leg for a place in the quarter-final. But he's done well. He was a set down. He was a leg down in the 3rd set. And
60.
with this format, best of 3 legs, turns around very quickly, and here he is needing just 1 more leg for a place in the last 8.
And that's a perfect start. That's a second perfect dart. The 3rd one. Oh, what a bad deflection. But already gives Mason a little bit of an edge in this leg. And now Roger Carter starting to push and pull the dart a little bit.
26.
Yeah, the pendulum has certainly swung in the last 5 or 6 minutes, and you get the feeling that this could well be the last leg of the match.
Well, Mace, just one treble with every 3 darts. We'll get him down there first.
100.
Oh, you can see the relief in his face there of pinning that with the last dart. Like I said earlier on, I think the difference with Mason today, he hasn't beat himself up. Things were not going right, but he's hung in there. You know, he hasn't got frustrated, and he's done the job. And to be quite honest, Stu, if you walk off and you're another £1,000 better off, there's an old saying, there's no room for comment on the scorecard.
Well, there's Terry Jenkins. The ball not making it through. He was beaten, by the way, from by a great American
100.
name of yesteryear. Lost to Paul Lim, I think, in the 2nd round yesterday, Terry Jenkins. And it's been good to see Paul Lim around the place. You know, one of the early pioneers of the, if you like, of the previous glorious era for darts, Paul Lim.
105.
Didn't look a day older either.
Good solid dart play up Paul Lim, and now Mason just hit a straight ton. Oh, now a 140. What a shot this would be. They're superb darts. I keep talking about setting it up, and it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. Mason has had to dig this victory out, if that's what it's going to be. If that's what it's going to be, bullseye for Carter. Well, he's come close twice during this match. A great effort if they are the last darts that Carter will throw in this US Open. Well, last time he was that far away, the next one went in. There we go. Chris Mason is through to the quarterfinals. He had to dig deep, but in the end, he won the last 4 legs. And you've got to say, that was pretty impressive in the end from Chris Mason.
Yeah, once he got going, I think the pivotal leg was that leg in the 3rd set when he nicked it really off the throw, and it put his confidence up, and then he went on from there. And the last 4 legs were the Mason we want to see.
Well, there we go. Chris Mason is through to the quarterfinals. A terrific effort from the American Roger Carter. And Mason will play another North American star, David Fatton, in those quarterfinals. Our next match will see Dave Honey against the former world master, Mark Dubridge. But coming up after the break, Becky will be having a word with our winner. Chris Mason will be back in a moment.